We're going to make our way to Nakhon Si Thammarat, take a look at the temple. What's the name of the temple, Nat?
Wat Phra Mahathat and Wat Phra.
Wat Phra, okay.
Famous.
Very famous here in Thailand.
Right.
Well, a good morning from Huai Yot. Yesterday saw us visiting Onang and then Krabi Town. Now I had planned on doing some filming in Terang yesterday afternoon, evening, and we did make our way down to Patong beach, but unfortunately just as we were arriving at the beach we had somewhat of a torrential rainstorm, and it actually brought down 2 trees, as you will see on the video, right in front of us as we were coming down the road to the beach. We were literally about 5 minutes from the beach area. Of course it blocked the road off, so we couldn't go any further, so we ended up having to turn around, and then the journey back into Terang was not a pleasant one because of the storm. So we ended up grabbing some food at a restaurant, and that actually found a really good restaurant just by looking on the internet. I will put all the details of the restaurant in the description. I will put some pictures because I didn't bother with the filming in the restaurant simply because I was so tired, my head was pounding, and the storm and driving in really bad conditions. We're in an area called Huai Yot and we're staying at this accommodation. I'm just going to quickly show you the room. It's a small hotel with separate, I guess you'd call them bungalows. Some of them are just one large bungalow, some are rooms, 2 rooms together, and we've got a different mixture of rooms scattered around. And this is the room we've got. We paid 450 baht for this, so no frills, very basic but cheap. So this is ideal accommodation if you just stay in the place just for 1 or 2 nights. It's very basic, very simple. So we have quite a large double bed. There's a chair there, a small chair and a table. There's TV, Wi-Fi as well, air conditioning of course, the bathroom here, so WC, wash basin and mirror, and of course the shower. So it's only a quick look through, and there is a back door as well that leads out into some wooded areas. We stay here because of course we've got Shadow with us, and there she is, look, sniffing around, having a good old look. And it's not so easy to find hotels when you're travelling with a dog.
My Shadow owner.
yeah, Shadow thinks she owner here, and that's saying. I will put all the details in the description down below. You see the area is quite nice as well, and we like it here because Shadow's got an area of land that she can use, obviously when she needs to go to the toilet, so it's ideal. We are now going to be leaving, going and picking Nat's mom up, and then we're going to make our way to Nakhon Si Thammarat, take a look at the temple. What's the name of the temple, Nat?
Wat Phra Mahathat and Wat Phra.
Wat Phra, okay.
Famous.
Very famous here in Thailand, so we're going to take a look at that shortly. So we've just arrived at Nakhon Si Thammarat, and we're going to be checking out a very famous temple here. In fact, it's very well known throughout Thailand. It's somewhere that Nat's been wanting to come for a very long time, and also a mother as well. I think we've actually parked at the back of the temple because the sat-nav brought me here. I haven't been here myself before, and I think this is the side entrance, and we're making our way down to the main part. Nat's mother and friend has gone ahead to pay their respects to Buddha, and then they're going to look after Shadow while we have a look around the temple. So let's just have a scout around the outer perimeter, Nat, while we're waiting for your mum. Yeah, some building going on here. Yeah, that would be the main car park down there. We didn't come in the main way, we parked it round the back, but it was good because there was plenty of parking available where we were. So what have we got here, Nat? Do you know? What's this? What is this here that's in front here? Do you know what this is? What's the sign saying?
This just for look like for the monk.
Yeah.
But not real monk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. People to go for respect.
Pay respects.
Yeah.
For the monk to pay respects.
Yeah. And
okay.
for
Okay. The main. Yeah. This here is the main part of
200 years.
more than 200-year old. Oh, okay. So this is the main part of the temple down here. Lots of temples here in Nakhon Si Thammarat to come and see. As we were coming in, there was literally loads, reminding me a little bit of Chiang Mai, because of course Chiang Mai has a lot of temples also. But hopefully the weather's going to hold today. You can see yourselves there's a lot of black cloud around, so I am expecting some rain, but I'm hoping we might get this film today before the rain comes. What a beautiful temple there, the stupa. Wow, very, very nice. Let's just have a wander down now while we're waiting for your mum. Good girl. Shadow's been really, really well behaved. Excellent in the car, last night in the hotel, no problem at all. Again, it's always a problem when you're travelling with a dog to find places that will allow you to stay. But we've managed to find a few, we've been quite lucky. Nat, can you, are you going to buy one of these for the paying your respects? Huh? Oh, later, okay. So you're going to, normally the Thai people will buy some of the flowers and the joss sticks to pay their respects when they go into the temple. We're just going to have a walk around the edge to start with. I think there's another temple across the road, isn't there, Nat? Is that another temple? There's lots and lots of temples. So there's one just behind here, another temple, as you can see there. Just across the road there, a smaller one, but this is the main one. Is that right, Nat? Here in Nakhon, yeah, this is the main one.
This temple for the king in Thailand. We have many big temple. We have a big temple, right? The king in Thailand have to take care.
Oh, okay.
This is why people when they come here have to wear the appropriate red or something.
Oh, okay. So this temple's connected to the king in some way.
Yeah.
So when they come to pay the respects, they have to be dressed appropriately. It's very important to show your respects.
Wat Phra.
Okay. So you have to show your respects in a certain way at this temple, because it's a very significant temple here in Thailand.
Thailand says Siam, right?
Okay. So from the Siam dynasty, yeah. So this is a king, not the last, not the new king, not the king before, a long time back.
Ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is to pay your respects to that king. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, Nat's mum's just arriving back, so me and Nat are going to quickly nip into the temple and take a look. Hopefully Shadow won't be barking, because as soon as I move away from her she's normally barking. Okay, let's make our way inside now. Hopefully she'll be behaving for your mum. Oh, there she goes, starts barking. She doesn't like to be away from me. Not so good when I'm out trying to film. As you can see, quite a lot of these stupas around. Okay, we'll have to move fairly quickly through here, Nat, because of Shadow. Quick. So what do we have in here, Nat?
This big one for the monk.
The monk. Okay. Am I allowed in or not? Is it okay with the camera? You have to be very careful when you're filming around temples, because there's sometimes parts that you're not allowed to film. Yeah, no dogs. I can see that. Okay. Have a quick look around. So Nat's now just paying respects to her particular Buddha for her birthday, because they have different Buddhas over here. There's not just one main Buddha, there's all different ones as well, and there's one that relates to Nat's actual birthday. That's the same for all the Thai people, and that's what this area is, actually paying respects to the individual Buddhas. Now Nat's going to pay respects for me on for my birthday, for my particular Buddha. So what are these now? These statues here for... So what does this mean?
พระอรหันต์อสิติ80 for this stand.
But what does it mean? What's the significance of it? What does it stand for? Why would you put... I take it you put
For
money
me, for have a good look.
for good luck.
Yeah, for good look, but because we are Thai push, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we are practice when we so give money, some this list,
Okay.
this and then make more when we dry, and then we go for.
Okay, to heaven. Okay, I understand. So it's more to do with making for luck, paying, giving a token to Buddha to bring the Thai people luck, and also make it good for when they die and they go up to heaven. And these gongs, what do these stand for, Nat? What are these used for? Anything in particular? Are they calling
Before
dinner time for the monks?
Because of COVID, right? If we do for here, boom to round, and then maybe same to chai for all the my life. Something like this.
Okay. I thought they may be the dinner gongs for the monks.
No.
I'm joking. Let the monks know it's dinner time, no?
No,
It's not
separate.
Separate. They got their own separate gongs.
The monk not have dinner, just have breakfast and lunch.
Okay. So why do they not have dinner?
This before for long time.
So the monks only have breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, and then some monk only have breakfast.
Okay. Now what's this area, Nat? I presume this is a different area because you can't go all the way around. So
This when before the monk right for half a life, and then when pass away, and then do same like this.
Okay. I find the temples here in Thailand to be very complicated. They're not as straightforward as you first think. There's lots of layers to the temple, and the Buddhist religion is many layers, and it takes a while to understand. Nat knows about it, but she finds it difficult to obviously translate it over into English. Some of the words don't translate clearly, so sometimes it's difficult to know what she's trying to get across. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at the temple. We can't take too much time walking around the temple itself because, of course, Shadow is with Mama. Oh, there's Shadow barking. She's seen us come out straight away. Oh dear. So there you can see my problem. Whenever I go anywhere with Shadow, once I'm with her, she doesn't like to be away from me. All right, good girl. Yeah. All right.
Right.